Alright, let's see. So we're in the game, we're good, we've got Biznerd ready to go, and bam, Realms of Magic. So this is the first and possibly only time I'll stream this game. I don't know what I was gonna do. But I'm feeling real sick right now, so I was just like, let's just check out and play something weird. So this is a Terraria-like, that a fan by the name of Steve, what's this button do? I have no idea what that does. Fan by the name of Steve was like, hey, you should try this out, and it turns out I already had it. So I was just like, alright, I'll give it a go. Let's see how good this game is. And so it's a Terraria-like with like some more RPG mechanics. I was kind of interested in this because I was really mad at... Oh, I should probably make some wooden platforms before I go anywhere. Can I just make pine platforms? Oh yeah, I can make a bunch. We just make 80 and then come back later. That's probably enough. I think 36 is fine. But yeah, I was kind of mad at It Lurks Below, because I don't hate It Lurks Below, but it's definitely like it's definitely one of those games that like needs more time in development. And so I wanted to try picking up one of the like many new Terraria likes, because of course there are tons of them. I just wanted to pick up a new one that's a little bit further on. I think this is in version 0.3. It's still in alpha, I believe, but you know, it's got more to do. And so I figured I'd mess around with this a little bit and see where it goes. So far the answer is it's slow. It's got some neat RPG mechanics. It's got like a giant tech tree. Talents. Speaking of stamina, I need more mana. Specifically mana regen. Oh, that's what I need. That's what I need to invest in. Not damage, not cost reduction, just mana speed. There we go. Version 0.32. There we go. And this is in-game music, right? Yes. But so it seems to have some kind of neat ideas. I think it reminds me most of Kriya, of the other Terraria likes. Unfortunately, it does not have multiplayer. I don't know if it's doesn't have multiplayer yet, or doesn't have multiplayer ever. But currently I can find no way of playing with people. So I will just play alone. Okay, I need to pick up stone. Let me check. Character. I have a stone pickaxe, so I can't get better than that. Let's see, you told me about this when playing Lurks Below. Let's see. But I would still suggest Junkjack. Better graphics. So you also follow this up with Wander doesn't listen. Wander listens when Wander can. I get very focused on games. Sometimes I will check out of like paying attention to live chat for hours on end if it's a game I'm really focused on. So like Frostpunk, I don't think I looked at chat for the entirety of that series pretty much. Just because like ultimately as much as I'd like to pay attention, I am also very focused on playing the game. And so, you know, I'd like to respond and to like fit everything in. But I'll take a look at Junkjack at some point. This one just kind of caught my interest because I guess it was convenient at the time, and I already owned it. The developers had very nicely sent me a key a long time ago, and I just totally ignored them. Whoops. I feel bad when that happens, but then again, like, I feel like showing this game off now, when it's had some more, like, time in development, might not have actually been a bad idea. It's not that this is bad at this point. In fact, it's actually quite good. But the later I show a game off, generally the better. It specifically showed off Juicy Realms recently. And that was one of those games where it was like, oh, this game needs a lot of work. Like a lot of work. Okay, so I need a tin anvil, I need tin bars, I need a stone furnace. So I need stone blocks, stone bricks. Now, does that craft 1 or 2? So I might need a lot more stone than I have. Yeah, so I need to... Was that bricks? I should probably make sure. Stone furnace. Yes, I need more stone bricks. I guess I could only make one more. Okay, time to get more stone. At least you can moonwalk. Hell yeah, I can moonwalk. Let's see. But yeah, I like Terraria likes. There's a lot of potential for them. The main problem is, I think all of them have bad combat. I really don't like the combat in Terraria, and for a game that's practically a giant boss rush, it's painful, almost. Is that a columnar jointing fountain? Kinda looks like it, yeah. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt for now, but it does kinda look like it. Now we're just gonna slowly mine through things. I want to get a tin pickaxe so we can actually dig through the ground faster. Unfortunately, it's slow. Speaking of bagged wooden platforms, might as well actually make this easier to get through instead of trying to do trick jumps. Okay, stone furnace. Oh, right. Still gotta make the stone bricks. Wonder, do you have Wilson Lords of Mayhem? I do. I did some videos on it. I didn't like it at the time. Has it gotten better? Because when I played it, it was kind of trash. Like, it was downright not fun. How bad it was. Or mainly it was broken and buggy. Okay, still want to make the tin anvil. Should probably... Oh, can I make a stone hoe? Because that's the other thing I should probably check. Wait, do I have enough? Stone hoe, yes, so I just gotta make some more sticks. Hopefully I can just equip that. Okay, stone hoe. Oh, move it to the toolbar. Alright, let's get over here. I want to start planting some of those trees. Let me see. What do we got? Terraria combat isn't that boring. Oh, it's not boring. It's just not great. Compared to games like, say, Hollow Knight, for example, the combat in Terraria is just kind of bad. If Terraria played like Hollow Knight, holy shit, it would be an amazing game. Unfortunately, it doesn't, and so I'm always kind of, like, iffy on it. Yes, there's a sprint button in this game. Let's see, it's not potatoes. Unfortunately, I'm not used to any of these. See, if Terraria combat is bad, then Castlevania combat is bad. No one says that. But Terraria combat is not Castlevania combat. That's a false equivalency. That's jute seeds. I don't even know what half this shit is. Oh, right, there it is. Because, like, Castlevania, I mean, admittedly, is meant to be played with a controller. Can I? Okay, I can mine out the backgrounds if I want to, which I could. But, like, Hollow Knight had just such a, like, a perfect gameplay loop. And, yeah, you would have to play it with a controller and stuff. Probably, you could do it with keyboard and mouse and whatnot. But I'd love to see one of these games kind of tackle a better combat system. Because it could actually be like a really successful clone. Because otherwise they all just kind of play and fight the same. You're just like kiting enemies around and fighting them, and there's no real sense of like nitty-gritty combat-ish. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Do we keep digging this stuff up, or do I just... Now I'll put the furnace up here. Eventually I'm probably going to put like a whole house up. Oh, right, I still don't have a hammer. Whatever. Bin bar. I can make 5. I think I need... a little bit more. Clay bricks. Okay. Like, I think I need one more tin to make the anvil, yeah? Yeah, one more. I guess let's just keep going down. Looks like there's actually a decent number of resources down here that I can go for. was just hoping I could get the... Well, no, I guess we gotta get the anvil, and then we gotta get... I'd like to see as a 2D game like this with smooth voxels instead of grid voxels. That'd be interesting. Personally, I just want to see one of these types of games that looks like Beacon. Holy shit, that game is pretty. I don't know how many of you guys have seen my Beacon videos at this point, or the partial Beacon stream that I did before the tornado hit. Chunk of Salt, really? Okay, but that game just had has such a like fun world to adventure around in, and I'd love to play like a sandbox game that's kind of like that. See, I think there's a mod that actually makes the combat in Terraria better. I'd believe it. How many mods are actually like viable for multiplayer in Terraria? Because one of the reasons why like I'm never that interested in Terraria is because I really only want to play it in multiplayer. I mean, for those of you that have been watching the Stardew Valley run, that game is just so much more fun with my friends around. I enjoyed it solo, but I enjoy it so much more having friends around. And so, like, I would love to do like a modded Terraria run at some point, but with my friends. Back of about 60-ish mods. All right, yeah, I'd have to look at it at some point. Because the last time I looked at Terraria mods was like a couple years ago. And they were all just completely single player only. I was like, oh, that kind of sucks. Okay, so what can we make? Tin hammer, tin hoe. Well, let's start with the tin pickaxe. Need 2 more tin bars. Can I make any more? I can make 1 more. Let's see. Is that's some tin over there? Go for that. What is this anyway? Mud. Okay. Yeah, maybe after Stardew, I might suggest Starbound again or something like that. See, how was the stay at the gym or whatever when I was sent that I went to after the tornado hit? It didn't really hit. It was like 20 miles south of us. But it was pleasant. Every time a tornado kind of goes by my area, it's usually actually kind of a pleasant experience, as weird as it sounds. When I was a kid, we had very rare tornadoes that would hit up where we were in Minnesota. And so we just go down into the basement for a couple hours, and we just play. And then this time around, it was almost kind of like an amateur dog show. For whatever reason, everybody who went there brought their, like, everybody that was there pretty much was a dog owner. And it was very, very strange. Oh, I need some sticks. Can I just make some sticks? Cool. I should probably just have, like, a stock of sticks at some point. Let's see. But yeah, so we just had, like, we just had dog owners everywhere. Everywhere. It was weird. And kind of pleasant, actually, because you could kind of hang out and look at what people would have for pets. Okay. Oh, that's better. Might be better to just make barrels. They're significantly smaller. Let's just chuck in a bunch of the wheat seeds and stuff. I'm not starving yet. I've got a fair ways to go before starving. Rat tail, wolf tooth, chicken feathers, bones. Oh, I should probably get the let's grab the raw rat meat and the raw chicken for a second. One of these is like wolf meat. No, let's grab the rat tails. Seed. Bones, chicken feathers. Because what I want to do is actually put a campfire down. Kind of wherever. Can I put it here? Okay, so I can make rat on a stick. Let's make all of them. Okay. Can I make baked potatoes? Hell yeah, I can make baked potatoes. Might be able to make some cooked chicken too. And cooked rabbit. And I don't think anything decays in this game. Which, I mean, that's... decay is kind of nice, but it also just kind of feels annoying after a while. Okay, let's see. So can I transfer this stuff over? Is it shift click? Okay, so we don't need the rat tails. We don't need the cooked chicken. We do have a spinning wheel and a tanning rack. I should probably look into what to do with those. Bone meal, raw wolf meat. Can't do anything with that. Sticks. Bottle. Bolts. Okay. Well, in that case, let's get the tanning rack down. And the spinning wheel. I'm not entirely sure what I can do immediately with these. Okay, so I can make burlap cloth with jute. Which I think I have sticking around in one of these. Jute, woolen cloth, sheep pelt. Ah, rat pelts. Rabbit pelts. Light leather, wool, nails. Just trying to grab whatever might be a crafting ingredient. Food decay and starbounds, your only complaint with the game. And there's a mod to stop it. Yeah, I don't mind decay in games. It doesn't even, like, hamper it that much. It just kind of becomes an annoyance after a while of just, like, I just have to manage all this rotten shit in my inventory. Let's see, did I choose the height of my character? Nope. They're normally this tall. I might be a little bit taller than normal because I've got horns, but this is the height. Oh, and I'm out of jute. I should probably actually plant some jute somewhere. Oh well. Let's see. I've got to level up my tanning. What's the skills? Is it professions? There we go. This is goofy. How many different, like, skills we have? I like it, though. See, wonder why do you never face cam? I don't want to have to deal with my appearance. This may sound kind of, like, silly, but, like, I don't want to have to make sure that I look good for a camera. I could look fine. But, like, sometimes I have my laundry behind me. Sometimes I have just stuff. And I don't want to clean up. You know, I don't have my own office. I'm in a living room. And so, like, Shell will walk behind me. And she doesn't want to be on camera all the time. She doesn't want to... I don't want to, like, limit her so she can't just walk behind me. Because that would be an interruption to her life, even more so than what I already do to her. And so I'd rather just not show my face. And just, you know, kind of do whatever. Likes to stream naked. I don't. The idea of sitting in a leather chair with... I mean, my shorts are riding up just a little bit right now, and I can feel the leather chair against my thighs, and it's really uncomfortable. I don't like it. If I had, like, some kind of dreamboat style, like, beanbag chair set up, okay, maybe. But no. And also, like, ultimately, I really am doing this in part for you guys, but also in part for, like, developers and stuff. And it feels kind of weird to have my face included as part of all of that. God damn. You can jump high in this game. Put a towel over the seat. Still not much of a justification for working naked. So I need a tin shovel. I made the pickaxe thinking that I'd need it for this, but no, I need a shovel too. Well, that's good to know. I do actually have a comfortable beanbag chair that I like sitting in. Is this iron? Oh, it's copper ore. Okay. But yeah, I don't have a whole lot of interest in, like, getting a green screen set up. What I might do within the next couple of years is, what I might do in a couple of years is get my own office. And there I might have a bit more of a, there I might have a bit more of like a face cam setup, you know, something behind me. Probably a couch, honestly. Which, not a great background, but it'd probably be a couch with a shit ton of posters above it. And that'll probably be my, like, my big setup. Along the way. Okay, good. So we are actually using my pickaxe for this. I was worried about that. But yeah, I do like using the face cam very occasionally when it's, like, something important. Or, like, my reaction is important. So, specifically, Hero brings up the, South Park Stick of Truth. The Underpants Gnomes. If any of you guys have ever seen or played Stick of Truth, there's a specific scene with the Underpants Gnomes that I did not enjoy that. It was very, very uncomfortable. Do something like the creatures did before the group imploded. I mean, I'm one guy. I don't think I will ever be able to successfully get my friends together as one group. Bird's probably always going to be in places that are too expensive for Keith and myself. And, I might be able to, like, live within driving distance of Keith at some point, maybe. But that's about it. Mine some of these out. I might make a better shovel. We'll see what I can make at this point. I've definitely got some more resources. You go to a convention, do a thing there. I do go to conventions occasionally, just not very often. Honestly, more likely to go to anime conventions. So I should probably smith up everything while we're here. Ooh. Guess I could make some glass here. Alchemy ampule. That's interesting. Bone char. Well, I do have bone. Okay, where are my bones? Put them in one of these. There they are. I don't know if the feathers are helpful. But we might as well try making bone char. I don't know what it's used for. Might be garbage. Who knows? Okay, so what can I make? I can make equipment. I can make a tin pot, tin plate, tin chain, buckets. Bucket? It's... At the very least, let's get a shovel. Because I'm going to need that along the way. Let's see. Put these over. Sort this. We've got a bunch of ore. I still have a bunch of meat, but I can't do anything with it. Not right now. Oh, the campfire burns out. Good to know. So roofs, anvil. I can make the tin cooking pot, which probably doesn't burn out. Pine leatherworking table, but I got to make some more pine slabs. And I'm actually out of pine wood. Okay. Pine milling. And tailoring. I guess I gotta go cut down a tree. At the very least. Oh, wait, no. There's my cooking fire. What am I doing? I'm being a dumb. Okay. In that case, we should probably make the cooking pot anyway, though. And that's going to take up all of my tin anyway. Never mind. Alright, well, let's go looking for trees, because these ain't grown anytime soon. The animations in this game need work. They look really funny, but they need some work. Should probably actually go find some things to fight right now. So this game looks like Starbound. What makes it different? The basic loop that I'm showing here probably isn't a very good indication, but there's some really like good RPG mechanics in this game. And so that kind of helps set it apart. Starbound has no RPGs. Check in. Let's keep grabbing pine. I'll just replant these along the way. Let's see. I don't know. I find it to be charming. I don't know if it's better. In fact, I would probably absolutely say this is a inferior product to Starbound and the like. But as far as games go, I can swiggity-swooty away from a wolf, killing it very slowly. Eventually, this is going to backfire on me, and enemies will not be like this wolf, endlessly chasing me. But right now, there's this wolf, and it is dying. I don't know entirely what the wolf will do to my base if I take it through. Probably nothing, but the chance of setting my own base on fire is a bad idea. You shoot fireballs. Yes. Since this is Realms of Magic, I figured I'd be spellcaster. Should probably actually just hit this thing. Shift 1. Shift 1. I don't have a shield. Well, bap. 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 Holy shit, this thing hurts. Oh, wait, it's running. Come back! Is the charm worth the money? Entirely dependent on your perspective. There we go. I would say I like it. But base kind of impressions are, it's rough. This is an early access game. Truly, I would recommend this game when it comes out of early access in, like, a year or two. But that's generally always the best time to pick up games. Never buy a game on early access unless you're really committed to the idea. Because, honestly, like, this is fun, but this will be better when it's done. And if it never gets finished, then no skin off your back, apart from, I guess, disappointment. Let's see. So I can let's make some burlap rope. I think rope is mainly for climbing up and down, but I figure I might as well make a little bit of each. I'll find some rats at some point. So what do you have? I'm gonna put this chicken in here. Same thing with the burdock bits. Wolf tooth. Bunch of these. Right. I gotta look for some more tin. Still haven't figured out... Oh, wait, no. I know how to do it. R, there we go. Oh, right, Z. That's why. That's why I don't generally bother with placing torches anymore. Because I technically don't need to. They're a little bit brighter, I guess, than what I've got. But only a little bit. But yeah, I'll have to look into some of the other Terraria likes. There was dozens of them back when I was like first starting my YouTube channel. And I bought like I bought a Humble bundle filled with all of them. I'm trying to remember the names of some of them too, because like a lot of them were just bad. Maybe someday I'll do like a compilation video of all of the completed-ish Terraria likes. I'd probably have to like farm it out a little bit, you know, have you guys let me know about the ones that I've missed, because I know there's like jeez, there's like a game called Planet Pioneers, which is a little different, but kind of fits the bill. Be an interesting video to make. Unfortunately, I'm not much of a reviewer. It'd be cool to get into reviews, but it wouldn't fit my channel. Because unfortunately, anytime I do like a special video, be it a review or a review or like a tutorial or a guide or anything, it just gets buried. Nobody ever finds them. Channels like Mandalore Gaming work because you can effectively load the channel up and watch all of the reviews in like no time. Or, you know, with little effort, whereas like my channel, you'd have to hunt them down. That's not exactly great. The amount of range you get on mining is kind of goofy. See, this is still more salt though. I don't need salt. I need coal. Or not coal. I don't need salt. I don't need coal. I need copper and tin. In large quantities. I guess I could look into alchemy? I guess we could actually also go check out town, see if I can get anything done there. Now, I'm not getting EXP for this. What about getting the coal? No, no EXP for coal. Maybe I get EXP for crafting. Oh, that's okay. I was just hoping I'd be able to farm a couple of levels before I pick on any more of those wolves. Unfortunately, the combat in this game is a little bit merciless early. Like, you can kind of start out, it's like, oh, let's go fight a wolf. Wolf kicks your ass, and it's like, whatever. Not a big deal. I should really stop pursuing coal, though. So what I could do is just go along the surface and strip mine. Or we could make a elevator. What do you guys think? Elevator or strip mine? I think I need to go get a hammer first, though. Okay. Let's go to this. I don't think I have any more tin. Let's just get a basic stone hammer. Stone hammer. Is it actually equipable? Yes. Okay, good. Let's go retrieve my my spare platform. So for people watching this, by the way, watch the animations and tell me what it reminds you of. Because it reminds me of something incredibly specific. Okay, go back up here. Take this down. I just want to see if anybody else sees what I see when this guy mines. Can I put a platform here? No. This is a bad elevator. I'm trying to think of how to do it. Well. I guess I can almost kind of measure. Or I can do it shorter. That's 1, 2, 3. 3 between. 3 between. So 1, 2, 3. But 1, 2, 3 here. Not a great setup. I guess what I should probably do is just go straight down, then put the platforms back up, and then eventually just give up and yeah, let's go with this. So is this game also on Steam? Yes, it's on Steam for about $10. Oh, it's gonna get dark here. Give me a second. Game filters. So this remind me when we get back up to the surface. It might get a bit too bright. But I can dig down this far. Hopefully I get like a town portal or something. The rubber band arms are comical. They are. Okay, so I haven't seen a whole lot of guesses, but the animations remind me of when Yoda is smacking R2-D2 in Empire Strikes Back, I believe. I think it was that one. Plus side, you only have to make the elevator 1 wide instead of 2. Yes! I really enjoy... There's some nice quality of life bits in this game. You know, character admittedly is still 3 tiles tall. But he's only 1 tile wide, which is nice. Okay. And this is the tin that I desperately needed. Let's see. Unfortunately, one of the reasons why I like playing these games with friends is because it lets me kind of bounce off of them. It's not exactly interesting for me to just be sitting here mining. I love these games. Like, I love the ideas of these games, but the core gameplay loop is very slow. And so, you know, usually that's where having another person to talk to the entire time, you know, really helps. Because then I can just talk to them and make dumb jokes the entire time. And it sucks when it's solo. Then again, just in general, I feel like any game that's, like, sandboxy should just be multiplayer. Baseline. I mean, inherently it increases the sellability. Because, like, even if your game is crap, if it's got, like, kind of a fun multiplayer, people will buy it. Whereas, like, if your game is kind of crap solo, it's got to have some kind of crazy gimmick to make it worth it. Or, like, Hello Neighbor. So I don't even know if Hello Neighbor was much of a financial success. With the way TinyBuild, like, touts the thing, you'd assume it would be, but that game got just hammered in the reviews. It's just a shame. I like that studio, but oof. Did crazy good on YouTube. I got some friends that were like tiny channels when I was like hitting 10,000 subs, and they're like 5 times my size now just because they committed to that single game. Just wild. Let's see. So I just leveled up. I only have 1 talent point. Well, I gotta... Nope. I gotta get this. I'd like to get the extra bag slots. They'd be important, but I need that mana regen. If I want to be, if I want to spit fireballs at things, I need to be able to, actually have the energy for it. It's the core gameplay loop is No Man's Sky, mine fuel for ship. Fly, mine fuel for ship, repeat. Yeah, No Man's Sky needed more. Needed a lot more. I wouldn't even say that No Man's Sky is necessarily a bad game. I really did enjoy, like, kind of cruising around and exploring, but it definitely got boring by the time I was done. I actually didn't even finish the story mode. I was just kind of... The problem is it was just more resource grind. And you have to introduce, like, resource grind either slowly or have, like, a really good built-in, like, reward system. Like, I'm grabbing every resource here, not really because I enjoy the mining, but I know by getting all of this, it's going to make my life easier later. Because, like, I'm going to have a ton of copper, which might be the next tier, hopefully. Either that or I'm going to need more tin, at which point it's going to be a problem. Whereas, like, No Man's Sky, for the most part, it's like, oh, I'm gonna go mine X. What's it for? Fueling my ship, which is gonna go away in a bit. Oh, I'm gonna go mine Y. What's it for? Money. And then eventually you find out, oh, no, you can just money scum your way to victory. By just, you know, cheesing the markets. Feels a little bit less, satisfying that way.